All right, presumably I'm streaming now. Presumably. And it says I am doing excellent. I'm sure that's not referring to my connection, even though it looks like it's referring to my connection. It says I'm doing excellent, and I'm gonna take that. Um, I'm gonna take that as what my performance is on the stream. And so if anyone ever says, "Hey, you're a boring streamer," which look, okay, I might be, but that's not the point. Let's just test chat here. I want to see how big that is. Can I make it bigger? That's my question because I can barely read that. Zoom in, yes. There we go. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Oh boy, starting off great today. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have started streaming, but I did. And let's see, let me get into my game here. And hopefully the resolution isn't terrible. And hopefully my frames don't drop too much. I know that recording makes my frames drop, but streaming for some reason seems to be less intense on my computer. All right, so this is day 2. I totally didn't even do anything for day 1 on in terms of like content. I didn't really care. But here I am doing it now in diamond armor with full diamond gear. I just got it all. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should do some recording. And then I was like, I don't like to record. Specifically, I don't like to edit. And so here I am. This is like the primary way most of the content's going to be done. And unless there are active chatters, I don't really care. Oh, come on, man. Do I have dirt on me? I don't. I just found a nether fortress as well. I almost died, actually. I fell into a pit of lava, hit half a heart, and then used a fire resistance potion. For whatever reason, I didn't take damage in the fire. I think it's because I had this fire protection helmet on. And because the lava did no damage to me for like 4 damage ticks while I was drinking the potion. I was so ready to have all of this gone, and I was going to be very upset, and I probably wouldn't be streaming right now. I'd be sitting in the gold farm, which I do have to go make a trip to. Speaking of which, let's get ready for that. Yeah, the gold farm's been a slow process so far. Because this is quickly becoming the I'm going to the nether and I don't want to take this stuff with me chest. I guess I can take that. Yeah, I'll throw it into the well once I get there. I guess I can do a tour too before I do that, and I should get more food. So this is the starting area. I attempted to record a video and decided I'm not uploading that, and I built this. It needs more of a curve, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. Let's turn that off. I'm fine with it when I'm playing on my own, but it doesn't really look pretty for stream. I built that just a little bit earlier today. And when I say built, I mean I grew some trees. I mean, you could probably see it. That's all just natural cherries just stacked on top of each other. But I figured, we've got such a big forest here because this is our main wood right now. All of this, by the way, was just plains. Like, this is, what's the biome here? Yeah, just plains. I don't, is there any, like, bad, information? Now, let me just quickly look at this. I already showed it, so, like, damage done, right? But it looks fine. It doesn't, I don't think the server IP's on here. Yeah, I'm also running a fabric server because I'm doing a bunch of redstone. But before I actually do that, I kind of want to show off something because I've been considering adding this to hold on, Datapack creation. Considering adding this to the pack. I use my laptop to do most of the development. That's not right. Oh, it is right. I have all this stuff here. So I'm making a new data pack right now. Because I, of course, I finish one, I play it for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta do another one. So I just want to show this off real quick because I made 3 blocks. One's an auto miner, one's an auto placer, and then they have modules. And I haven't done the crafting recipe for these yet, though I have them like I'm working on the crafting recipes. Like I've got them all set out, but I don't know if I want to like rebalance them or something. I'm using heavy cores because they're very rare, and so I can give them a crafting recipe with like I made it worth essentially 2 netherite and some iron um, to make a heavy core, and then you could use those to craft these blocks. And then the modules are much cheaper because like the blocks are what are like ticks per second, and not too much. Like oops, if I place a bunch of miners, or here, let's just do a demonstration first. So if I throw in like a bunch of efficiency modules, that's the miner can only take efficiency modules. But this guy, let's actually place it like right here so I can demonstrate it. If I throw in some efficiency modules, and then I throw in a mud bricks, it has to be in slot 1, it'll place it. Boom. The natural placing speed is much slower. And also there's no sounds yet, but I would add sounds. This is just like, I did this in like one night. And it's based off of like server ticks. So like if I break this now, it'll play sooner. And it doesn't require redstone, though you can eject stuff from it with redstone. Not that you would necessarily want to. But it's just because like droppers were the only thing that could face in each direction that were like the least laggy. Because like I considered using crafters, but I think in my tests, and I don't have my testing data up here, but I think they were like, I don't know, double or triple the ticks per second cost, and that's no good. So anyways, if I throw in the efficiency modules to make this go faster, and they all run at the same rate. Actually, the placer is a little bit faster in base, but its maximum place speed is the same as this one. And that's because this one uses a slot, so I just gave it as if it always had one efficiency module in it. Then if I give it a range module, it'll actually place further away. Now you can see them working in conjunction, which is pretty cool. Funnily enough, this can break like bedrock, and I think place it too. Yeah, there you go. You can place and break bedrock. Not that you get any tiles out of it. But you can't place in this. You cannot place like command blocks because that's what I'm using for the modules, which means that the players would have access to those and they could actually place them down. Okay, what else? The auto attacker. And then game mode survival. And then let's actually just put some efficiency modules in here. And a damage module, maybe. And boom, you can see it's doing a little bit of damage. I don't have any resistance. I think, is this doing 0? No, it's doing half a heart base damage. And then I think every damage module gives it another half a heart. So I think, you run, I think it's 4 efficiency modules, 1 range module, and 4 damage modules. And this should you should start seeing it expand maybe, or it already has expanded. And it'll show you where the center is, and then also like the general like area that it'll attack in. It's like the closer I get to this red, the more likely I am to get hit. Yeah, it's doing, I have like 1,000,000 saturation. What? My saturation is infinite. Am I in peaceful? 1,000,000 saturation. It's just peaceful mode, bro. Who even plays in peaceful mode? That's crazy. just like blocks, because that's what I'm using for the modules, which means that the players would have access to those and they could actually place them down. Modules. A million saturation. It's just peaceful mode, bro. Who even plays in peaceful mode? Okay, I think it's at least, I don't know. Dude, I need to just like push to mute. Oh, hold on, I need to get this. I need to have my I'm okay with it having drops in quality. I'm not okay with it having loss of content. Well, I mean, I have to be okay. I don't get a choice, but yo, a pop-up in YouTube chat forcing me to tab out of my game? Wow, that's wonderful. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah, I think my dad is streaming right now, too. We're on the same network, so... you know what? I'm not even going to pick that up. Shows how crazy I am. Anyways, the streams, or the showcase of the world so far. So this is like the base area. I think like 00 is literally right here, right? And then over here, so we planted all of this. Over here is my cousin's house, which I grew some trees into, and then now the leaves are just chilling there, and I think it looks better with the leaves there. Wait, is this where the saddle is? Bro, we had like 2 saddles, and they're all missing. Like, they're both just gone. I don't know what happened to them, and I'm kind of upset because I tried to, well, I tamed a horse, expecting I could use it to explore the outskirts of the border, and we didn't have it. Yeah, this is his stuff. He has a ton of diamonds that he is not sharing with us because I think we're done with the sharing phase now. Well, I mean, I'm not. I always end up sharing a bit longer just because I'm not moving out of the community area. Like, that's all my stuff, basically, but I'm basically just being like, yeah, you guys can use it. Most people on the server, and there's no one on right now, but most people don't normally take a bunch of stuff, like, from community stuff. They'll just take what they need. Not, like, if they want to build something, they don't normally just go to the community stuff. Which is why I'm also okay with this. I have a little mini auto sugarcane farm here that is very inefficient and also just outside of the spawn chunks, so it doesn't even run when I'm not here, which is very upsetting. We have a village down there, but we haven't reached it yet. This we used actually as so if I go and I show you the nether, I've moved the portal on top of the nether here. The gold farm's up there, but you can't see it because I can't turn fog off without Optifine, and Optifine isn't out yet. So let's just go down here real quick. So this was like our spawning spot, which meant that we had a ton of piglins and zombie piglins. So what me and my friend did is he would stand on this side and he would like hit them and run in here and use this as cover, right? And then all of the piglins would get thrown out to this side. I'd stand here punching them and letting them fall down here. And that's actually how we got far enough to like do some stuff. Like there was some sugar cane down there that we needed to get so that we could get enchantments and whatnot. Yeah, other than that, it was a lot of mining. We did some joint netherite mining. We had a really nice spawn. We had sheep right out the gates. Though, for the first few hours, we still couldn't, we couldn't really eat because we were building the population and we didn't have water, so growing crops was kind of annoying. I'm currently running a smite sword. And then... So the reason I showed you the blocks is something that I'll get to in a second here. But first, let's grab this diamond sword. this diamond sword. Stuff for another set of boots. I'll come show you my gold farm. And then I think there should be a ancient city that I can go explore. I believe it should be like well within the world border now. Like it was already partially inside the world border back at like 200 blocks, and this gold farm has really done us good. Though I think it's gonna get rough soon. Like the ramp up is currently it's gonna start at 500 border size. I'm thinking about maybe making ramp up start. Well, no, it has to be off of border size, otherwise like scaling goes off the charts. I brought the okay, good. Yeah, this is currently the gold farm, where it's been tough getting magma blocks right now. It was literally mining from a basalt delta to get this stack and a half. We had some over at the spawn under some gravel, so I dug up all the gravel and then found where the magma blocks were and whatnot. So it works like decently okay. But right now I have to use an auto clicker because Mojang, in their infinite wisdom, decided that they were going to make it so that these guys no longer drop XP, which was unbelievably annoying. What's this? 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then this is the connection point. And then if I want to go further, I gotta go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I gotta see. So it goes 1, 2, straight off of the 4. And this is straight off of 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's going to go from the 2s into 4s. And then I should line up. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then center block. I don't think I'm lined up in the center. Look, I don't really care right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Center. But this is one off, right? Yeah. I thought this would happen. I'm just going to build this out, and I'm going to do it on the other side as well. So that's one off. So I went wrong somewhere in the circle. And then this one. 1, 2. That should be about right. I mean, I can always adjust it later. I just need it to tell me where the center is. I'm out of magma already, so I think for now, I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3. I think this one's also 5. And then I can just fill this in here. And then all I need to do is gas-proof this, because I'm pretty sure they can spawn on magma blocks. This will increase the spawn rate just a little bit. I'm aiming for a full circle, and then after I get a full circle, I'll probably just add it by layers. But for now, like, just because the spawn rates are so low. This is how I'm gonna do it. And yeah, do that. Then I want to get some enchantments here. I should have a book of loot, or sweeping edge, yeah. And I'm gonna put that on the looting book. I just got the anvil up here. Ugh. But yeah, entity cramming doesn't kill them anymore. So this is what I gotta do. And then I've got it automatically sorting and throwing the swords in, so you'll see the bar jump up every now and then whenever it throws in a sword. Yeah, there we go. I need to put looting on that book, which means I need to get... How did you get down there? It's concerning. Okay. Unbreaking, no. Unbreaking, maybe. Do I have something else here to enchant? Doesn't look like it. You can't enchant these, can you? No. Let's throw in that. Can you please go in the thing? Alright, well, I mean, that'll do. Okay, do I even have the stuff to make a bow? I don't. So really, I'm just here with a couple attempts on... Oh, you know what I do have, though? Books. What are you? Fire Aspect 2? Sure. Depth Strider 3? Okay. Rip. Okay, so I need to throw... I mean, if I can, I would like to... Can I do something like this? Smite 4, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Unbreaking. That's a lot of levels, though. But if I do it this way, then it's Bane of Arthropods. I could also just put Sweeping Edge on this, because this is fine. Like, this is gonna be the farm sword, so I think I'm just gonna throw Sweeping Edge on it. I don't think you can get... Like, if I take, Honestly, that's actually worth checking. Because I need to see. If I take this and try and put Smite on it like this, yeah, okay, it won't work. Fire Aspect, though. I just need Fire Aspect 1, because this is for cows now, too. So let's get this Looting Sword. Put Smite on it. Wait. That's a lot of levels, man. Will I be able to put Fire Aspect and then Sweeping Edge on it? I'm gonna do it. And then let's see. Ah, 7. Perfect. Oh. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Loot. Nice. Okay, so this should, like, massively increase how much we're getting. So, like, right now, like, I'd actually like to do a little bit, but I also am aware that I'm streaming. What's on here? Prot 3. I'll just throw this in here. Along with that. And where did I even get this? I could have been using that for enchants. Whatever. The shears in those, I don't need those. What I should do is yeah, how about I don't fill this up with a bunch of junk? This is a tools chest. If anything's getting filled with junk, it's this one. Okay. I'm good to go. This is the way down. Life without elytra, man. Life without elytra. Okay, I want to go to the deep dark. Also, I like that the bottom portal is connected to the overworld, but the overworld portal is connected to the nether roof. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I dropped off my shears like a buffoon. Shear the sheep. Can I see which wool I have the most of? I'm going to take a stack of it with me. Got my fortune hoe. Everything here is fine. I want to take a bed. You know, it's come to my attention that I have a silk touch pickaxe. I also have blaze rods, and I also have ender pearls. And I also have obsidian. Which I don't know if you know this, but that means I can afford an ender chest. And I don't know if you know this, but ender chests are basically backpacks. That's wonderful. It's actually amazing. And now I'm a little bit less worried about going to the deep dark. Just having like an inventory that I can rely on. I'll show you the mines then, I guess. As I go do the deep dark. Hold on. Gotta figure out where the mines are. Haven't been there in a while, okay? Cut me some slack. There should be a pit down here. A downwards pit. Isn't this like it? Oh, this is it. Yeah, I forgot. It's marked with a very funny marker. Here we go. The mines themselves, let's go back down. Mines themselves are just like, wait, where are they even? Here they are. Just like one wide holes. This is how I strip mine for diamonds. But I ain't gonna be doing that until I get Swift Sneak. I hope. And there should be an ancient city somewhere around here. I didn't take torches, bro. Also, I took 10 ender pearls with me. I should have put those away. Respiration is nice. Used to have to use the air pockets here. Unfortunately, I don't have aqua affinity, but you know, it is what it is. Getting all the enchants you want is like quite difficult because I don't really care about the fire prot here, even though it saved my life. Like I would rather have aqua affinity on breaking and respiration. If I could get a 4 enchant helm, that would be even better, but like to me that's like the most important bits. What am I doing? I forgot something. Torches. Is there coal? Got a bit. I'm just hoping that this Deep Dark has some enchanted golden apples in it, and that it has some Swift Sneak in it of the tier 3 variety. Let's go. Gotta take a bath. I used to have I used to be able to, hold on, just follow this around, but I've mined out a good chunk of it, so I don't really know where I'm going. Dude, I thought that was the world border. I was like, what? Shouldn't have a world border here. So I just have to do some exploration of the cave. I'm sure I'll come up to something at some point. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like having... Oh, you know what I should do is turn up this just a little bit. Yeah, here it is. Diamonds. Okay, there's a shrieker. I gotta be careful. As I sprint away. Okay, let's put this here. Set my spawn, and then I can start the process. I did bring shears. Good. guess I should use my pickaxe for this. Okay. Yeah, that's simply not allowed. I'll be lighting up this whole area. There's a shrieker down there. Okay. Deep dark stress me out, man. Guess I can put that probably there. Something like that. Would like to be using my fortune pick on the deep slate. And that's why I like Smite. Is that another deep dark? I know there's gonna be like a couple. Like when I was looking at the world seed, I didn't I didn't see where the ancient cities were, but I did see how much deep dark there was, and there was a lot. I'm just gonna... No, I'm not gonna touch that lava. Can I use this water to get down? Like, I suspect I'm gonna at least trigger one shrieker on my way down, right? I don't know if it can hear me swimming. Okay. What's my brightness at? Bright. Okay, I need to see at least one of those pop up from doing that. Okay, this shouldn't be in range of anything. Okay, there's a shrieker. Is there any shriekers around here? I believe that answers that. I didn't think unsneaking would be cause for sound, but, you know, that'll learn me. Can I even... Guess I can try. No, that's just not gonna do. Ah, it did work. Okay. Okay. Brother. Make it make sense. That should make a lever. Okay. Isn't there like stuff inside here? That answers that. But is there any loot in here is the question. A lectern. Don't know if I care about a lectern, but for most of the stuff, really, I mean, I can craft it all. A sticky piston I care about. I certainly care about a sticky piston. I appreciate the redstone tutorials, Minecraft, but you're talking to a seasoned redstoner. I think the warden timer gets reset every 10 minutes. Not reset. Like it just goes down by one every 10 minutes, I should say. This is worth a lot of BP, I'm pretty sure. Because it's rare. Okay, now that I see that there were 9 repeaters here, I kind of am happy I grabbed them. I see. This is a piston door to get in. But because it's Minecraft and they don't like to add, like, okay, am I crazy, or would the game be better if they made their dungeons have unbreakable blocks in them? Because like, you can just like walk in here, break everything, and that's that. Let's grab myself some more of this stuff. Like, I don't have to do any braining. I don't have to... I'm not saying they should take away your ability to place blocks. But, like, if this was unbreakable and you had to do a puzzle to get in here... Like, the trial chambers, too, should be, like, literally unbreakable. Okay, so unsneaking does, but if I unsneak in the air, it doesn't. Like, so if I'm here, what about if I... What if I do that here? I'm confused. I think it's when I jump up, maybe? Yeah, but if I just do it here like this, if I jump in place too, if I move from block to block, does that? Okay, so if I jump in place, but if I jump across the blocks, yeah, okay, so if I'm in the air while my position changes from one block to another, it gives me the ability to create a sound. Would I be crazy for just, like, saying screw the noise and just, like, running through? Running through here? I feel like once I hit the third... I'm also worried that stuff on the other side of the world border... Like, I can't do anything about that. Another shrieker down there. Okay, are there multiple shriekers? There are. I have to take out that one first, or... Didn't I see a shrieker up here? Yes, I did. That was close. How do I do this? I think... Because I think if I... Like, this is at a level where... No matter what I do, I'm gonna cause a shrieker. Okay, good. So there's a chance that it, like, clips through the wool there. I guess I could have... Well, but then if I do this, it's still the same problem. If it goes through, it goes through. I should be able to break this one. And if that one gets triggered from this, then I'll be vindicated. This probably doesn't look too good on YouTube. That's why I'm also tempted to run through here like a crazy person. So I'm seeing 0 chest areas at all. Is that one? That might be one. Or is that the... I can't even tell. Bro, I don't want a pool. I want your loot. Oh. I mean, it looks clean. Looks clean around here. Oh, oh, you're trying to trick me. Trying to trick me. I need to take that out of my offhand and move it. This doesn't make a sound, surely, right? Yeah. And then there was one over there. Lots of sensors. I mean, the sensors are probably going to get triggered, but... Nice, nice. 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 Nice! It's Pog, dude. Okay, I need to throw out some stuff. Or maybe just throw them in the chest. Junk. Kinda do want the candles. Junk, junk. Throw that in there, that in there. Because as soon as the wardens start to spawn, I'm going to be breaking these for my life. Let's put that in there for now. Put that in there for now. Don't think that'll be useful in here. That in there. That in there. I mean, 5 sticky pistons is great. Yeah, if it comes to me breaking the chests and running for my life, then I need to have that backup plan ready. Okay, let's put cherry logs. Oh, and let's also put the swift sneak in here in case I die and lose my stuff. White candles. It doesn't. It's not even emitting light. Are you? Am I supposed to light it with like? If I break this and place it, I think you have to light it with a flint and steel. I think I already de-shrieked this area. Ow. I think that can be heard actually. And then I think there's chests that spawn in those towers. But I think that, well, let's just see what happens when I go up here. I think you can quietly climb a ladder, even though it doesn't sound quiet. Do some checking for some shriekers. There's one at the top, and a chest. Looks like it's just one. I did not put wool on my hotbar, which means that if there's more than one, then I'm cooked. But I was fine. That was dangerous. Okay. Let's put the music discs in there, and I'm already out of space. Can I throw anything out? Don't do that. Don't need that. I can throw out the comparators. I mean, there's only 2. I want to keep the repeaters, though, because that's more than... I guess, I mean, 13 repeaters is also not the end of the world. Lead, we can't craft those yet. Candles up here. I think if I have to throw something out, I'll do the lectern, so I'll keep it in my inventory. Diamond horse armor as well I should put in here. I don't want to get rid of the glow berries, because I don't think we have those yet. Anything else here that I would be very upset if I lost, aside from my gear? No. So I'll just hold that spot then. I was not expecting one to be here. Okay, I think I have 2 minutes before I can trigger another one. There's 2 here? Is that a chest? It is. Alright, well that's cursed. I really should have gotten a silk touch hoe. When I go back up, I'll see if I have one, and then if I don't, I'll make one. Okay, well the next shrieker is probably the end of me. Oh. Is there any others? There's those ones. Which... like, that's literally the best I can do. Any others? I don't see any around there. Just try and limit the spread of this sound. So I think there's no getting around that some sound will come off of this one, I think. Okay. Blast protection? What? I don't really care about that. Maybe not my wisest placement. Thankfully, I have this wall of wool here. I do need to break some wool back. I mean, there's just no getting around it, right? Like, I have to hope that this... Let's go. What did I get? Name tag, that's good. Can set up a slow bartering farm now. More disc fragments. No more books. Of the enchanted variety, anyways. I think the best I can do is just cover those shriekers both. I don't really have wool though. Just put one there for safe. Just for safekeeping. I'm still going to crouch around here, except I'm going to place stuff. I shouldn't have placed that. I thought that was a shrieker. No, that's not okay. That's just not okay. Is this a geode? It is. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's everything here. I can do another, like, look around, but I would like to go back, depot some stuff, come back with better gear. Oh. Have I been here already? I think so. Could have missed this chest. I should have marked it off. Oh, I didn't mark it off. Because I wasn't here. An Aqua Affinity? Let's go, dude. Ain't no shriekers as far as I can tell. Of course. I think that's time to skedaddle. Yep. Now, where did I come in here? I think I came in near that portal. Yeah, because that's where the falling lava is, too. Well, actually, now that I've spawned the wardens... Dude, I hate how dark this gets. Okay. And that's where I'm supposed to go. You wouldn't. You're about to get blasted by some warden's creeper. Aw, man. Yeah, you guys go back underground. I don't feel like screwing with you guys. I'll have you know, I'd totally win in a fight, though. Totally, I would totally win in a fight. Okay. I think it's time to go back up. Hey, some diamonds. Can compact some things here. Definitely want echo shards in here. Keep the ores on me now because I'll be mining. I'll leave that here. Nice. did I come from? Wasn't this the area that I went to explore? Yeah. So then, I'm guessing I came from up here then. Just gonna put a cherry plank, cherry plank, cherry plank. Guide the way, cherry planks. That's not right. I thought this was back home. I mean, I remember this area, kind of. I mean, there's a pillar here. Well, it should be near 0, 0. Which means this should be the right direction. But then I need to go... I need to take a right turn whenever possible, I guess. Am I too high up? Might be too low down. No, no, that's it. Okay. Cherry planks. Cherry planks. Cherry planks. Cherry planks. Cherry planks. Okay, immediately I'm thinking, well, here, hold on, let's check my tools. I have a silk touch hoe, but I don't think this is going to break it much faster than my pick. The efficiency on it wasn't bad. It was better than the pick. I might want to build a house soon too, because this is stuff that I don't want to put in the community chests. Nice. I'm gonna go enchanting soon. Not too worried. Let's grab all that. That can go in the redstone spot. 5 sticky pistons is great. I don't know what I'll use them for, but I'm sure there's gonna be use for them at some point. I'll just throw the discs in here. That can go in the redstone spot. I'm gonna leave that in my E chest. Leave this in my E chest. Leave these in my E chest. This can come out. I'll break it down. This one I'm leaving in the E chest because, yeah. But it is worth 1,600 BP, which is half of the border worth right now. Or wait, no. A quarter of it. Maybe I should make something like emerald or a proportional item. Hold on. I'm going to make this on my phone so I don't have to tab out all the time because that is annoying. Notes. Or maybe Google Drive. Google Docs? Docs. New document. Balance. T-borders. T-birders. Balance. Balancing. There we go. Need it to be as ambiguous as possible. Then horse worth percent. Like, as a general rule of thumb, I want every item that isn't renewable to be worth percentage BP if it's like of relative high value. So like diamond ore could be percentage BP. I don't know why it's not. And I am like actively changing stuff, and you know, it is the way it is. Because I do want to make sure that this is like getting updated for people who are getting the data pack too. Like, I've already buffed some items, and I'm thinking mostly buffs. Like, I feel like there's going to be very few items that need to be nerfed, because the items that are worth high BP, I've already those are the items I considered, you know. And then like it's just hard to consider every item in the game, you know, without like testing and seeing how it goes. Okay. Sure, the horse armor can go in there. The horse armor is also worth a ton of BP, but it's flat BP though, I think. Yeah, 65,000 BP. I don't think bottle enchanting is worth anything, like, at all. What's the, hold on. Minecraft potion Recipes. Golden carrot for night vision. That's not too bad. A couple of border expansions, so here's what I think I'm going to do. Let's give this a harvest. You know what's funny? I found out paper was like, well, it does like increase your performance on your server. It doesn't like, it's not friendly to redstone. So it'll break a lot of redstone contraptions, and it gave me a lot of trouble on the last server I did. And then what I did was, this time I looked for something else. So I got fabric and lithium. This server is running on lithium. It would be nice if I could get like a little bit more obby. I'll actually get... see if there's... I think I already checked these chests for obby. I could just get one. I'll even break the corner of a portal for it. I know that there's one on this portal, or there's 4 on this portal. Oh, you know what I didn't get was pearls. Just to put an ender chest up here where the gold farm is. I like to have ender chests everywhere, basically. Let's actually just convert most of these to Eyes of Ender. Let's not be silly. Okay. Where... I guess probably right here is... best spot for it. So let's just start with... this. And... this. Bros, why are you going that way? I didn't even realize that was a thing. Okay. How much do I need? 13. It's like, whatever. Just do it. Just do it. I'll get mending in time, I swear. I swear! I swear on these bones. Oh good, I have iron here. But I need to get efficiency on a book so that I can put it on these shears. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna leave this hoe as is. I'll be enchanting that. Can I get some spawns, please? Well, there goes one of my infinity bows. Preservation. Ruin. Grab this. I don't really want to sit here for too long. I think here's what I'm gonna do. Since I only want an efficiency silk touch hoe, I'm just gonna craft a new hoe. Grab some books. Efficiency 4. I could attempt it on efficiency 4s, but I'd rather, yeah, just wait for silk touch and then also check this and check. Right. Silk touch on a book is kind of tempting. Okay, well, since I am going to be waiting, I will be right back. I'll get some water and whatnot. And, yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Oh, yeah, I turned on my auto clicker as well. Okay, so I'm thinking, might as well talk balance changes while I'm sitting here waiting. Let me pull up my docs. Saying ores worth percent, question mark. Emeralds. I want to say emerald should be worth like 200%, right? But maybe not. I mean, it's not like 200% is crazy. This emerald is worth... I need to look at the ore distribution. Okay, so emerald is really low. So deep slate emerald should be worth a ton. Actually, the fact that I found deep slate emerald is amazing. Because you can only find it in mountains. And you can also only find it at, like, the top 5% of deep slate. Bros, why did you not? Okay. So anyways. Deep. Emerald. So I want to say like deep slate emerald should probably be worth like 410%. The 10% is going to be so that it's like actually 4 expansions. Most of the time anyways. I'm sure with ramp up once it gets crazy that won't be the case, but I can't fully account for ramp up. Regular emerald. I'm going to put at 105%. Deep diamond should be, I'm gonna say deep diamond should be maybe like 50%. Diamond should be worth probably like 105. I think copper and coal should just be left, although I guess, no, you know, if I make all the ores, like coal ore, worth 1%, coal, copper, worth 1%, coal, 1%, copper, 1%, iron, 2%. I guess I should pluralize these. Except deep coal I'm gonna make 5%. It's still coal, so I don't want to, like, I recognize that it's kind of rare. But it's still coal. I don't know what to tell you. And then copper, 1%. Bro, it happened again. I don't know why this farm it's performing poorly, probably because it's under performance anxiety. I understand. I feel like it was performing a little bit better earlier though. You know what? Having smite on it is probably making me... Hold on, am I killing them all in 1 or 2 hits? I need to wait until some spawn. Okay, there we go. And then I can do a test on this guy. Well, kind of. Gonna wait for a bunch of them to come in, and then 1, 2... I mean, that killed... Yeah, it's taking like 2 swings. So I think it's doing more damage, which means on the auto clicker front, I need to turn down my damage or my attack rate by, I want to say, 10 seconds or maybe 22 seconds. Every 22 seconds I'll do a swing. But that being said, I'm ready for my first attempt. Efficiency 4, let's go. Unbreaking would be nice, but let's go! Irons. Hoppers. Still going a bit too fast, eh? Although I guess I did start it a bit early. Excuse me. I shouldn't be wasting arrows like that. What other ore? Gold ore? What's the gold distribution chart looking like? Looks like deep slate gold, so deep slate gold I'll make 25% or deep gold 20%, gold 5%, nether gold. Wait, no, wait. 25% for regular gold. Put in 5%. Nether gold. I want to say nether gold should be like 5%. It's like iron. Except like a little bit more common, but you gotta be in the nether. Quartz. I want to say quartz should be 5% as well. And it should be noted that this is just going to apply to the ores themselves and not to the raw, like, not like you have to use Silk Touch. Gilded blackstone. Probably should be like 105%. That's like finding diamonds. Except it's like even worse, so maybe like 210. And then I have a separate file on my PC for the changes I've implemented into this server. I could do that right now, but it wouldn't go well with the farming aspect of this. Okay, let me do some enchanting. Hold up. Hold up. Turn that off. So, book efficiency. I wouldn't mind getting rip. I don't have Unbreaking 3, yeah. We're gonna have a village very soon. Prop 4 is kind of tempting. Already have Prop 4. Book is Power 4. I could just dip now. I've got everything I need. I really wanted Unbreaking. But I don't need it. But it makes me want to put efficiency on my pick instead of the shears. If I can get just a couple more, like, because I'm also here doing border expansions. And I also got Aqua Affinity, so let's hold on. Let's cycle books, I think, until I get Unbreaking. Alright, my luck is off the charts. What you guys don't know is that I actually have a neural network AI watching the stream. And when I say an enchantment, it pre-codes the game, even though this is on a server. It uses web scraping and keystrokes to automatically input a data command on the block I'm looking at, and then the data command instantly fits the data so that I don't even know if you can do this with enchanting tables, but it instantly makes it so that I get what I said. Oh my goodness. Oh, do you see I said efficiency earlier and Unbreaking? Oh my goodness. Make it any any less. I can't even speak. It's trying to frame me, okay? I'm telling you, it's trying to frame me. I'm not cheating, I swear. I mean, on this server, I have spawned items in, but it was a spyglass for my friend. He said he was upset that he didn't have Optifine Zoom, and so I just gave him a spyglass. Hypothetically, I could make a real spyglass now and throw it into the fire to make up for what I've done. Okay, you know what? I'm making another hoe, because if I can get Unbreaking on one as well without having to excuse me. I want to get the border up to like 450 or something like that. Okay, you know what? I need to change my throw keybind. I keep fat fingering it, and that's gonna make me lose my mind if I throw in something valuable. Let's say 5 should be fine. Oh. Does that have any bearing on what this is gonna have? Because... Oh, come on, man. 7 arrows. What's this? Power 3. Shot him off the edge. Okay, am I missing any ores? I've got deep emerald, deep diamond, deep coal, coppers, irons, deep gold, nether gold, gilded blackstone, which is also kind of gold, and quartz. I don't think I'm missing any ore. If I want to update this now, I have to opt myself, and I'm not sure if I want to do that right now on stream. Oh, dude, I was so hoping. Wait, didn't I get... Oh, no, I got him breaking already. What's this? Nothing. 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 Something. Yeah, let's do it. I think I just need to do this. Find my control panel. Make sure I'm slapping these guys every now and then. Overview. The Wicked Tyrant moved wrongly. That's crazy. When was that? 10:58? When is now? Oh, that was like an hour ago? What was I doing an hour ago? I don't know. Op the Wicked Tyrant. I don't want to do this from the like control panel because it doesn't have autofill. Okay. I think I can go full screen now. Hopefully that doesn't You know what, I can't go. Well, I can. Okay, hold on. Slash scoreboard. Objectives. No, players get. Minecraft. Deep. It's like, should be like deep slate. Sorry, I'm like half looking at the computer right now. Emerald ore. Should be something like that. TB base item values. Okay, and then now I go set. And then new value. 410. Okay, and then I'll put at to say I added it. Okay, and then go back to get. Then just regular emerald ore has a value. I have to do get first just to make sure I'm modifying an existing value. Set negative 105. Negative just represents a percentage because it all uses the same algorithm, and then it detects if it's a percentage or a If it detects if it's a percentage by it being a negative, and a regular BP value by it being a positive, and no BP value being 0 precisely, or not even being a score, because that'll just not register. Anyways, this guy's a smack. Give this guy an enchant. Okay, same thing. Look, okay, I know I craft a lot of diamond toes around here, but it's just gonna be what happens. I can get them breaking on just a regular. It's 2 diamonds worth. Let's see what I got here. Power 4. Rot 3. Okay, and then emerald has been added. Let's add it. So, like, let me think. With diamond ore, it's not uncommon to go for a mining trip and get, like, a stack of the stuff. With a stack of it at 50% item value each. Now, it should be noted that even if you throw in a full stack of diamond ore all at once, you'll only get 50% of the value of... I still think 30 expansions is too much. I think 30 expansions is too much. Because I have to assume that they're going to throw in a stack at a time to avoid item depreciation. That, or they'll just throw them in, like, separated by more than a day. Right? With, like, emerald ore, it's totally fine being up that high, but I think most of these are actually too high. Or at least the diamonds are, because they're not super... Oh, I'm missing redstone ore as well. But I'm thinking, like, all these ores... I mean, copper's being at 1%. You'd have to throw in 100 to get a base expansion. Or a border expansion. Of course, I get fortune on it. I think that just makes it a disenchant. I guess I could do that. I think that is what I'll do, but I'll put it here for now. Like, I might as well also, like, I might as well be here farming while I'm doing all this scoreboard stuff. Yeah, I think regular diamonds, those are relatively fine, but I think deep diamonds need to be modified to be maybe 25%. 30% is probably good. Like 30% means that with a stack, you would get, you need 3 for 1 expansion, which means that after 60 you get 10, 20 expansions. That's still too much. 20%. So 5 means that you should get about 10 expansions. Or 20% means you should get about 10 expansions. Deep coal being 5%, I think I'm going to move that to 3%. Regular gold, I think I'm going to move to 20 instead of 25. Deep gold, I'm going to move to maybe 7%. Because it's going to be a bit more common. Well, it's really not that common. I think 15% will be fine, or maybe 10%. And then 15% for regular gold. Nether gold, I'll move to 2%. Well, 3%. Quartz being at 5% is too high. I think I'm going to put that the same as nether gold. Okay, so then I can continue going. Let's quickly get, see what's going on here. Okay, I kind of do want to get a density 4 book, though. Seems kind of sick. I don't know what that is. Aqua Affinity, I think I already have that on a book, but having another one on a book won't be a bad thing. And then Efficiency 3, not interested. Depth Strider, not interested. Not interested. Potentially interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. I think I have to move these as well. So I'm going to keep that there. Plan on using that. That's at least good. There we go. That'll do better. Organizing your inventory for enchanting is so dumb. I just feel like I'm doing ridiculous stuff with my inventory. Density. Like, I don't like that it always goes to the bottom. Like, I want it to come closer to the enchantment. Like, invert it, Mojang, please. Play the game yourself and you'll figure it out. Oh, this too. Looting 2 is kind of tempting. It also makes me wonder if there's looting on a sword enchant. There's not. Oh, let's go! On a level 2 enchant, nonetheless. I mean, that'll certainly be going on my boots. Long fall. Excuse me. More levels, please. Long fall boots. Just gonna make sure this is right. Prop 4, 3, and 3. Prop 4, 4, 3, 3. Okay. Looks good to me. I'm breaking. These the only three I'm doing now? I think so. Ah, and an infinity enchant. That's what I want to see. Alright. Scoreboard players get Minecraft, deep slate, diamond ore, TB, base item values. 10,000, you say? Well, I say it should be -20. Good. Okay. Then regular diamond ore. I should have done a get got first, but didn't have time. I guess I could do. Well, unfortunately, the thing with doing set first is that if for whatever reason this isn't the ID of the item, I would have no way of knowing, because now if I got the item, or if I wouldn't have got the item, now I would. Okay, slash scoreboard. Players get Minecraft deep slate gold or TB base item values. Alright. Set. -3. Set. -1. Copper ore. Set. -1. Okay. Irons. Both 5%. I kind of agree with this. I also have to think, what is diamond worth right now? Diamond ore is worth... It was worth like 10k, right? So it's worth 1/6, which is 16%. So it's going to go up in value a little bit, which is fine because I got Silk Touch a little while ago. So did copper ore. Get deep slate. Set. Am I crazy for saying 2%? Oops. Deep copper, 2%. Like, it is more rare, right? Like, I feel like I don't find much deep slate copper. Okay. Iron ore. Get. Set. Is -5, or is 5% too much? Like, the thing is I don't do a lot of iron mining. I want to say 4% instead. Or maybe let's do 3% for regular iron and then 5% for deep iron. Oop. What am I doing? 3% deep iron, 5%. Slate. -5. Gold. Set. Negative. Or high gold is going to be 15. Or low gold. It's going to be 10. Get. I gotta make sure I spelled. Dude, that scared me. I had to make sure I spelled it right. Because my dyslexic eyes can't see properly. What was I doing? Infinity. Unfortunate. But it'll at least work for the farm. Just in time, too. I'm about to hit ramp up soon, which is not going to be fun. Smite. Nice. That's not bad. I can put that in like a community chest. Sweeping edge, that's kind of tempting. Infinity on a book. That's very tempting. Especially since I'm already sitting here. May as well. So, what did I last do? Deep slate iron. Did I do regular iron? I did golds. I did that. Okay, hold on. That. Okay, so the next is, I don't even know what it is. Give gold. Gotta figure out what its ID is. Another gold ore. How convenient that. Another underscore gold. And that's going to be 3%. I'm going to make it 4%. -4. Okay. And then I'm guessing it's just gilded. Yeah, okay. Gilded black stone. Am I enchanting anything else? This. Oh, if I put this here. Efficiency 4. I can just press 1 to get it in there. Okay. New tech, new tech. Nether gold, 3%. I'm gonna have to add pack iterations too. I've got my work cut out for me. I was considering updating it here and now, but I think I'm gonna have to. I'm probably gonna cut the stream soon because I'm getting tired. At gilded. Oops. Set. Negative 210. Like, this stuff is rare, but maybe not that rare. So maybe I want to say 75. Right? Like 75%'s... Like, you're gonna get probably like 10 of these from a bastion. Maybe I can make it like 125. So then that's like 10 expansions from getting all the gilded blackstone from a... But that's also if you want to throw it into the well as well. Which there's a good chance you don't with a lot of these items, right? Like... And then I'm thinking it's probably nether quartz ore. Got him. Set. -3. Yeah, because this is more common than the gold. Hold on, let's do that. And then let's do get gold. -4. Okay. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Although like these are actually ones that you would throw in the well too. Because like nobody is using these for decoration, let's be real. Who's using nether ores for decorations? Oops. Looting. Don't mind if I do. So then if I want to do the other thing, so first of all, I'm going to do this. Second of all, I'm going to switch to main monitor instead. You can see what I'm doing. Come here. And then Tyrannical borders. Open with code. And then I'm also going to have to get up my notepad and add all of these. So let's do the notepad first, I think. Deep emerald. Change to or 10%. Emerald. 105. And then deep diamond 2. %, diamond, ores, 2, 105. Wait, that's not right. Wait, yes, that is right. In my head, I was like, wait, shouldn't the deeper stuff be worth more? But not in this case. Deep coal. Wait, is that? Oh, that's not what I want. Deep coal. 3%. Coal. 1%. Copper. 1%. Deep copper. Don't mind my inconsistent capitalization. It's just a notepad. 2%. Iron. 3%. Deep iron. 5%. Deep gold. 10%. Gold. 15%. Nether gold. 4%. 4% is too high. Surely. But if I say nether gold is too high at 4%, so like let's think. If I go through, I can probably get a couple stacks just like casually mining. And if I'm like looking for it, I can probably get more. But we'll say 2 stacks is like what I would get out of like a mission for it. Like a light mission for it. I got something to enchant here. Looting. All right. I'll just do books now. All right. So anyways, yeah, 2 stacks. So that'd be, well, really, that you would have to do it over 2 days because the depreciation would immediately put it to 1%. And 1 stack gives you uh, 1 stack gives you 4% times 64. Man, it can't be too hard. It's gonna be like 200%, so that's gonna be like 4 total border expansions. That's not actually, that's like exactly how I want it to be. You could get like probably like 6 to 8 border expansions from some netherite mining operations. Upwards. 3%. Alright, save that file. So that is the changes I just made. The reason I want to add, like, so I added proportional items late into my pack. Ooh, also the ramp up is kicking in now. It's going to be every 7 border expansions. So every 35 blocks, I'm going to hit a ramp up algorithm. Which at the start won't be a big deal, but at around like 600 to 800 blocks, it's going to start being a big deal. And that's going to be where we cap out, basically. And then we're going to have to do some netherite mining and improve our farms. And then also if I can find a trial or something like that, that'll be a good farm to have. I'm guessing trial farms are going to be my end game farm because those can give you proportional items. It's like 64% per hour or something like that. It's pretty slow, but okay, so then next, and then I guess I should have a key for added. I'm gonna, well, I'll figure that out after I do my first add. This is Tyrannical borders. So I'm gonna have to do some code first. So first things first, I need to go to my triggers, I think. I mean, I need to detect like so basically the problem is do I make it a trigger to update the border pack? If the answer is yes, then that means that if you don't want to update and you're on a server, someone can trigger the update. Which means that I need to create an option for it so that somebody could disable it if they want. So let's let's start with that. Scoreboard players set Trigger. Ooh. I could also do auto update. Auto update. Update. What would be... Ideally, I should set this as one setting. If I can find a name that encompasses the meaning of all three. I do want to name it too. Your sister. And the one that has fortune is your mother. Okay, and then. Do I even want to get another Unbreaking book? Like, do I have an efficiency book to go with it? I do. I actually have 2. I can just put those on the shears. Or I can put those on my picks. Yes. Yes, that's how that works. Okay, Sea Helm. So inspiring. Well, I don't know. What's like a watery... helmets. Any notable helmets out there? Going once. Going twice. No. Gather the Dragon Balls and wish for a plasma TV. And there goes the anvil. So I guess that's that. Nobody else got to use it. Let's go. Okay. Well, I mean... let's see what the spoils are. Woo! Not bad. Not bad indeed. I know I could have this at an auto crafter, but... wait, is that... that is visible from the bottom. Good job, me. Oh boy. It's like a whole stack of blocks almost. Okay, I'll just worry about that later. Fixing the screen. Okay, should get better in a second here. There we go. I never did get a better axe. I kind of do want one, but that involved getting back up to level 30. I should have thought of that beforehand. It's fine. Get smited. Well, I mean, it's time to go see about that village, right? Just get a bunch of stuff here too. Oh, only the bits that were in the spawn chunks. I'm not harvesting all that. It can wait till later. I think I need to make a cane farm. I think you can do sugar cane underground, right? I think so. Or at least, like, kind of. Like, you should be able to... It might need sunlight. Like, kind of around, but it might not as well. I don't know why I took all my gold with me. Maybe there'll be a cleric here. Hey, get in there. Get in there. Thank you. Ah! Wait. I have feather falling. Oh my goodness, dude, I was in such like a haze for that. Okay. It's almost to the whole village. I did get a bell. Oh, and I have swift sneak. Dude, I feel like I'm pogged up. Hello. Hello, good people. What do you have in here? What do you do? Nothing fun. Nothing fun indeed. Okay, let's ensure the safety of these villagers by never letting them go anywhere ever. I see you've got some potatoes here, sir. I'm gonna have to confiscate these. I'm gonna have to confiscate all of your potatoes. Oh, and We already have those. Just gonna break all this. Oh yeah, there were carrots. See? I'm blind. I couldn't tell. I still did not get the whole village, which is kind of crazy. A nice yellow bed. 2 emeralds. And a bread. Mmm. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just here to raid your houses. Wow, just a family of what leather workers over here, huh? Wow. Honestly, you guys can keep your stuff. Guess I kind of have to like wait till night again, huh? I'm gonna have to build a rail duper and get these guys over here. Or I guess maybe I don't. I don't know how hard it is to build one of those. I don't have to worry about fall damage, man. What am I doing? A bundle? Oh! Oh! Bro, that's crazy. Okay, these are actually kind of good. I admit it, okay? I admit it. That was pretty sick. Nom. A cleric! Hello! Hello! Oh. Maybe I should have been saving our rotten flesh. Unfortunately, you cannot be a cleric for long, because I am taking that. Hello! Another cleric. Hello, hello. You, nope, are not allowed to leave your house. Ever, in fact. But I am. I'm allowed to come in and out of your house at will. Hold on, I gotta do something like this. This way, zombies can get through. Can't get through, but I can. Yeah, I know. That was yours. Not for long. Can't let you get up here either. I don't even know if these guys can climb ladders. But your ladders are mine. Don't ever forget it. Hey, can you... Look, man, I know you're upset. Just, hey, look. Look, you got a block. Fool. There we go. That's a player door right there. Gonna have to make some more player doors. Man, I love that they added crawling to this game. If unintentionally. Can I find any more victims? I mean, people in their houses. Ooh, another one. Let's see. What do I want to put in this bundle? The bell. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Kind of a nice area over here. I almost want to settle over here. Gonna be crouching all over the place now that I have Swift Sneak. Like, look at this. This is actually beautiful. Wonderful area. Surrounded by mountains. Nice flat land here. Besides, I mean, this village needs some upkeep, and they could probably use a cathedral. I'm just saying. Filled with all their enchantable books. And also, if I set up here, then I don't have to move the villagers very far. And it would be pretty far. Do I have dirt on me? Not that much. Just want to get a good look. Get a good look around. See what the world has to offer. Not much, apparently. Looked a lot better on the seed map. It's just plains as far as the eye can see. Lots of elevation, though. That's pretty cool. Some donkeys. Don't I have a saddle? Could have sworn I had a saddle. Also, it'd be real nice to find out I had wool. But I do not have wool. All I have is an infinity bow and a sword. It'll have to do. Just kidding. Just kidding. Again. Double decker, just kidding. I'm already at the other end of the world border. That's kind of sad. Although that does mean that I don't need to build a bridge. Although I might still do that anyways. Be a good task for tomorrow. Hi, buddy. Glad you decided to spawn. Just gonna pick up some more junk. These bundles. Just wonderful. Like, wow. Bundles really do kind of pog up, don't they? Like, I wonder if I should carry one. Like, let's look at my ender chest right now. I could save 4 slots, 5 slots with a bundle in my ender chest as we speak. And that's just the leftovers. Okay, Mojang did good there, okay? Okay, I'll give him that. I know everyone, including me, thought the bundles were dumb. That nobody would ever like them. Is my... I'm going to turn it up just by 1. I know the server render distance is 10. Just unending amounts of flowers and nothing else. Like, the world gen is kind of crazy, though, at the same time. It's just not useful. But, like, this is, like, some prime, like, settling land everywhere I look. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this! Dude, tell me that you could, like, build a hole base. You could build a little a hobbit hole. A big hobbit hole. Massive hobbit hole. I don't want to scale that. Oh! I know at some point there's going to be an ocean. Might take a while to get to it, though. Hi, I can parkour, I swear. Okay, it wasn't that bad. It looked a lot worse than it was. Oh, hey, we got birch trees. Dude, I didn't even think about that. Do I have my fortune one? I do. Bring home some birch saplings. Nathan will be happy about that, I think. Get a new type of wood in here. Guess I should probably keep these on me. Eventually there's going to be a jungle too. I don't know when. It could actually be quite some time. Considering the ramp up starts here, this is kind of where, like, this is the secure radius of the border. And when I say secure, I mean, like, whenever we like basically remove the border, this is the amount that we can very quickly get back up to. Like, plus about 100 blocks, to be honest. We're already at 5 per expansion, so... Is that a cat? No, that's a fox. And here I am back at the village. Hey! Hey, buddy. Look, I know. Oh! Dude, they're so powerful. Bro just eviscerated me. I was like, I can surely tank like at least 2 hits with full diamond prot armor and whatnot. But I guess my chest plate is blast prot, not iron golem prot, which should really have its own prot, by the way. If you consider the fact that the iron golem does like, I guess not warden damage, but hi, buddy. You want round 2? But this time I use the fact that I can place blocks and you can't to my advantage. Where'd the rest of my exploded items go? Oh, I've got all my armor on. That's probably it then. This, I've got my hoe. Other hoes in here, right? Yeah. Alright, alright. Here's round 2. Look, I don't wanna... Don't make me come down there! Wait, hold on. What am I doing? Dude, you have so much health. 5 iron, let's go! Totally worth. Hello? Do you have special loot for me? You have a very special, scary cave. Holy. And you're a stone cutter. Some clay. Oh, how cozy of you. You don't happen to be hiding some loot in there, do you? Why is there some mossy stone bricks here, dude? You gotta treat yourself better. Have a carpet. You treat yourself better than that, dude. Get that out of there. What in the world? Who replanted this? I destroyed that for a reason. Yeah, honestly, I think this is where I'm going to want to settle. Like, this is just a beautiful area. This area is a beaut. Like, look at that. And I've got a perfect spot to put. Like, this is not too bad of a terraform, and I can make quite a bit of open space here. I can move up there and do stuff up there. There's some, like, it's just got some nice elevation levels, too. What about up here? If I do come up here. So I'd probably rip this out. Like, I'd probably rip this out starting, like, right here. and then leave this to be a drop-off, like a cliff drop-off. In fact, I might even put something in here attached to the cliff. And then a little bit more terraforming here, and I can get another building. And then a nice steep bridge from there to here would be really pretty, with maybe 2 pillars. And the star build of this server is going to be the cathedral. I really want to build a cathedral. Like, right here. Or maybe up there. Hold on. Hold the door. Oh, it's nice and flat. Well, kind of. But it's basically nice and flat. That's not bad for terraforming either. Well, I'm happy. I mean, look at this aerial view. Like, that would look so good. Oh, I love feather falling. Oh, I'm even going to jump for some extra height. Give me another one. It's just... I had to spend like 2 days without proper enchants. Which I know, it's crazy. And even still, like, this is not... Guess I shouldn't be doing that. So what am I doing? Hey, buddy. Alright, I gotta put up a sign. Oops. You can pull them out in the order you've... Dude, that's crazy. How do you make a bundle? That's it? It used to be expensive, dude. Low-key, they could... Like, I'm instantly hooked. They could make this take rabbit's foot. That being said, yummy, yummy, yummy. This village is owned by the wicked tyrant. Under the law of the tyrant, there shall be no destruction of property. Do not settle here. Or on the mountain beside. Please. Swift vengeance will otherwise will occur to any law breakers. If you wish to take, I knew it, take one of my residents, you may do so. However, if I ever go below two residents, again, swift vengeance. How do you get rid of all of it? Do I have to just spam click it? Just wanted to stack all the items together. I guess that doesn't really matter in bundles, does it? And yet, seems to me as though I have more space. There we go. I mean, I suppose if somebody settles up there, it's not the end of the world. I could always do like a cathedral up there or something. Anyways, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I'm going to sign off now. All right. God bless you all. Have a good night.